mute it. On. But I don't know if I have sound.
Do I try logging in?
Yeah, here, let's do this too.
Hi, Jojo. What's that? Yeah.
Oh, I have sound.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just need your techie husband on?
So we're live. Hey, everybody. If anybody's joining us, I'm going to change the camera and try. Actually, I'm going to leave the camera up because we have camera. That's Kyle. If you know me, Kyle's my other half. Kyle.
Wait, I'm your other half?
You're my other half.
Is that half of
So, thank you for joining us for this meditation tonight. We had a little bit of difficulty with the video camera, but it's working now. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Tina says hi. Hey, Tina. And make sure if you're on the YouTube page, if you're not at the AmandaGatlin.com page, then you need to make it over to the AmandaGatlin.com. And then you want to type amanda-healing-for-Las-Vegas. And I'm so glad Kyle appeared at the right time because I'm not techie and I'm always needing his help with that. And he seems to have the magic touch. So I'm going to wait just one more minute for anybody else to join who may want to join so they can come online. And it'll give you guys a chance to get comfortable. And if you want to, I can give you another minute and you can grab a candle if you like, or a crystal you like, or something that helps to bring you peace. So just take your time and get settled in. If you guys have any questions, there's a chat box on the right-hand side. And you can type in your questions, concerns. So feel free to type your questions, concerns, or any prayers that you want to add. Tina, you're funny, joining us with your food. Comfort food is a good thing. So I'm very excited. This is actually one of the first lives, like public live. We've been practicing this, Kyle and I, for a period of time now, to make sure that we had it all down. And of course, when I got online, I had no video. So I was like, oh no. But I had faith that everything would work out, and it did. So it's good. Everything's good. But I meditated earlier today and got the impression that it might be nice for all of us to gather for just a few minutes to do a quiet meditation. And I love having a group do that because the energy, the vibration of the group helps to elevate. And I know that those of you who are joining are all about that you're wanting that raise in energy, that higher energy, especially for situations like this. So tonight we're dealing with the tragedy that happened last night in Las Vegas. And we're going to focus in on that specifically as a topic, but because this is an energy healing session, you can bring anything that you're going through right now, because I believe the outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So I felt called to do the event tonight so that we could gather, but know that whatever you're bringing here is also not only to raise the vibration, of the world, but for yourself. And so it is a very personal thing that we're doing, as well as something for all. And it's something that if more and more of us do it, it helps to raise the vibration of the planet. And also, I think it opens up for discussion, the tragic events and maybe what led to them, as well as bringing peace and compassion to everyone involved. So I want to start by let's just go ahead and do a very quick meditation prayer to start. And I'm just going to allow that to kind of flow. So go ahead and close your eyes. And let's take a few nice deep breaths, and maybe just roll your shoulders a few times backwards as you take those nice deep breaths. Okay, so breathe in and just relax. And as you breathe in, just picture your breath coming in through the top of your head and going into your heart and passing down your legs into the ground. Again, as you breathe in, bring the energy from the top of your head, from the sky, through the top of your head, down through your heart, and out through your legs. As you breathe out, you want the energy to pass out of your heart and down your legs and into the ground. So practice that breath a few times, breathing in from source, from God, from the divine, bringing it in through your head, letting it sit in your heart for just a second as you pause, and then as you breathe out, let it go down your legs and into the ground. And go ahead and practice that breath a few times, feeling your connection to source, feeling peaceful and relaxed, connecting to a higher wisdom and to peaceful energy. Setting the intention for peace, compassion, understanding, and connection. Connection not only to your higher self, but to everyone in the group, everyone in your city, in your state, in your country, in the world. And feeling that peace move through you and pass into all of them. And that's just a nice, quick meditation that we're going to do just to open and start. And know that you can do that meditation at any time to connect to Source. It's a very easy meditation and it can instantly bring you peace. You want to combine the breathing and the relaxing with the connection, and that'll help you center yourself and also feel your connection directly to Source. So I'm going to just begin by looking for any questions that you guys have. And I want to tune into you as a group first, because you came here, you joined with us. So I'm asking you guys if you have any questions, any concerns, or any feelings about what happened, go ahead and add them to the chat. Know that if you're at the YouTube page, that the chat box that we're using for the event is actually at my website. And that website address, I'll give it one more time, is amanda-healing-for-loss-vegas. So you can go there and you can add to the chat if you have any questions. Now, if you have been concerned about the events from last night, it might be bringing up some things for you. This is a very normal thing, that happens for us being human beings. And the key in tragedies like this is for, if you're feeling that way, to reach out, to connect. If you can connect with people around you, to get love and support. And also you can turn to Source. That's a perfect way of strengthening your connection. And in tragedy, this is almost what is so important for us to realize is the coming together aspect, for all of us to feel that oneness energy and to feel the coming together. I want to extend love and have all of us take a moment to extend love to the families, to the people present at the event, to those who experienced it firsthand, because they're the ones that are shocked by this event and affected the most by it. So let's just take a moment to sit quietly, take a few deep breaths, and I want you to focus your intentions on sending peace and love to those people that were directly involved. So we're going to start with them first, okay? So just close your eyes, take a few nice deep breaths in, and then release it. And then just place your focus on your heart area. And if you want to, you can even place your hand directly over your heart or on your heart, on your chest. And feel your breath expanding your chest. And really tune into your energy and the energy in your chest. and feel your connection to Source first. There's a trick some people you can use, which is connecting to a happy memory or a very loving, warm memory that you have that will help you get into a space of love in your heart. So connect to that as you're breathing deeply. And then feel your energy expanding out, and let's let it send directly to those who were directly involved in the event, to the families, the people present, and those who experienced it firsthand. Some of you might feel, as your energy is working, you might become aware of warmth happening in your chest, maybe warmth happening in your hand. And that all that means is the energy is activating in you. It means that you are sharing your energy. You're a part of the whole. You're sending it out and you're receiving it in. That's all that means. And now let's place our focus on sending energy and love to those who were assisting the people at the event, the officers, the paramedics, the nurses, the doctors, kind citizens who all responded. So people who responded at the event with love and grace in a positive way. And you might feel your hand activating even more. You might feel that warmth really getting strong. And you just want to take nice deep breaths while that's happening and feel your energy expand out to those people. And just say the word gratitude in your mind, feeling the connection of gratitude going out to the people who responded with love. Okay, and now we're going to expand this out even further. So we're going to send this healing out to the entire world, to all the people who are seeing this on TV, the people who were there that watched this happen, to the people who are families, to the people who maybe were wounded or involved in the event. So we're expanding it out now. So I want you to picture your energy going out even further. So take a few nice deep breaths in and out. Focus on the words love and feel a bubble of energy going out, expanding out to the world, to all of the people involved in this event. Helping them feel peaceful through the next coming nights. Picturing their energy calming down, even though they're in a place of grief. Allowing them to grieve in a peaceful way. Allowing them to be okay with grieving, that that's totally normal. There's nothing that they need to try to stop or fix. This is not about what happened right now. This live event is not about that. It's not about us trying to figure out what happened. This is about just extending peace to those people. And by doing that, by sending it out, you're also experiencing it for yourself. It's that connection of oneness, of you expanding it out and you feeling it also for yourself. today is truly about being with the grief, being with the loss, being with the shock, being with the pain. And the big question here for all of us is, how to be with that. And so many people struggle with it. They struggle with the suffering. They don't really know how to suffer properly. They turn to things like drinking or medication or taking out revenge, on other people. And if you are having a reaction in you, this is the it's coming up for a reason, and it's helping you clear things inside of you, bringing attention to them so that you can at some point feel completely connected and completely at peace. And so what you want to do is get closer to the feelings, get closer to the shock, the loss, the pain. You don't want to run from it. You want to bring yourself more towards it. And I know that sounds strange. And we tend to run, that's usually our first reaction when something is going down. And this can be on a personal level, even with things that happen in your own life when tragedy occurs or when you're surprised by something. Our first reaction sometimes is to bail, to want to run from it because it's too hard. But I'm finding, and I know you have too, through when you push through that, you face your fear of the pain, of the shock, of the loss. You face your fear in any situation, and you get quiet with it. When you sit and sit in peace and quiet, your answers will naturally come to the surface. Everything that you're wondering about, things that you're asking about, that you're unsure about with this, will naturally come to you. And the way that you know that the answer is correct is if it's simple. It shouldn't be a long, detailed, crazy answer. It should just be something very simple. And it could be just to be still and be quiet, and to not push right now. That tends to be the answer for people when they are faced with tragedy or with some sort of shock. The answer tends to be to slow down and have peaceful, quiet moments with it. So you want to get into that, get into the space, get more comfortable with that, because when you do that, it helps you heal more fast. It gets you to that place of feeling peaceful more quickly. So that's why we use meditation, and meditation is a form of prayer. When we meditate, it's just like prayer. True prayer is not about reaching for something or wanting something or needing something to change or needing something to be different. Meditation's not that either. We're not seeking, we're not reaching, we're not trying for something. We're just wanting to be quiet. And when you do that and you open yourself to receiving, when you open yourself to being in that space of the light, that's when you receive enlightenment. So even in prayer, it's okay to say a prayer and say, I'm connecting with peace, but you don't want to get trapped in saying your prayers and asking, what's this and what's that, and who am I supposed to, help, and what am I supposed to do? Your answers will come naturally to you as you just stay quiet and open up and receive. Those answers will just come at the moments when you are supposed to act. So, for example, those first responders, those people that were there, that we expressed gratitude to, those people, first responders tend to be people who are very connected. They're already very heart open. They're helpers here. They're like angels here on earth. And when something happens, they just go. They hear the call and they just go. And so you can bring that into your own life. Use this as a reflection to say, when I'm called, when I'm needed, when something is going, when something does happen, am I going to run? Am I going to be in a place of fear? Am I going to try to go hurt that person or take revenge or, do something hateful? Or am I going to respond with this in love, in kindness, and do what I can to ensure more peace here on earth? So use that as this reflection, because this event is definitely reflecting things to us about the state of things right now. And this is just this reminder not to ask anything, don't question anything, don't get trapped in the ego, don't get trapped in worrying and being in an anxious place about the situation. Instead, you want to listen for your messages. So we're going to end this session with doing some energy work and helping you get closer to that space of peace, even though we're experiencing suffering, because those two can coexist. You can have suffering and peace at the same time. You don't have to have just one or just the other. You can have suffering and happiness, suffering and peace, suffering and understanding at the same time. Okay? So, what we want to do is we're going to do a meditation to do some energy work to open you up even further to that understanding, to having you expand to that understanding, and to bring in your connection. So we're going to work on having you get quiet so that you can feel your connection and you can feel in what way do I respond. And you may get an answer or you may get total quiet. And that's totally fine. No matter what you get, is totally fine. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do that meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes. And this is going to be the last meditation, and then we'll wrap things up. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. Again, visualizing the energy coming from the top of your head, from the sky. And as you breathe in, bring it in to your heart. Pause with it in your heart. And then breathe out and let it go down your legs and into the ground. Practice that breath a couple more times, breathing in from the sky, from source, going into your heart, and then releasing your breath and letting it go down your legs and into the ground. And one more time, breathe in from the sky, pause with it in your heart space, and let it go down your legs and into the ground. Practice that breath a few more times. And we're just going to get really quiet now. I'm not going to talk. We're just going to get really quiet, okay? And now just take a moment in this quiet space. Connect to those words: love, peace, connection, oneness. You can even use the word source, God, whatever your word is for all that is. Just notice what happens in your body when you connect in this way. Notice how your heart feels. Notice your breath. Feel your breath slowing down. And now just listen with every part of your being. Pay attention. See if you receive any messages. It could come from your body. It could come as a feeling. It could come as a vision. You might hear something. Just be in the space of quiet. Pay attention and see what comes to you. And then when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and your toes. The thing that I saw was the infinity sign. And for me, that's a symbol of eternity. And it's also a symbol of connection to me. I often use that symbol to explain the connection that we have in the world. So with the infinity symbol, you can see the energy going out and then the energy coming back. So the message to me, for me personally, that would mean to make sure that I'm being open to flowing my energy out and receiving it as well. And that is a very loving message for me. So if you guys want, you can share the message that you received in the chat box. Just know that this is a very loving message coming to you from Source. And it's something that can help you. Now, if you just were in the presence of peace and quiet, then that is exactly what you needed as well. Okay? So just know that whatever experience you had was the right experience. So I just want to thank everybody for coming to the live event and for joining in and for helping to bring these concepts of love and peace and gratitude and extending them out to the whole world. I am very grateful for you guys joining in. And as events like this happen, I will be posting events for this so you can join in. And if you ever have ideas or questions about things that come up for you and you would like to see them as an event, then please share them with me. You can email them to me at discoveryourenergy@yahoo.com, or you can go to our Facebook page. So on Facebook, you would just search for Discover Your Energy and join our group, and then you can message me at any time. Okay, so thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it, and I'm sending you much love. Thank you.